Hi everybody, Sanbonani. Welcome to my channel. Please do make sure that you are subscribed to this channel before you watch the video. Also, don't forget to like the video and press the notification bell so that you can get notification when we post new videos. So listen, you guys, we're talking about this police officer, Rachel Shokane, who has been arrested because she is the next Rosemary Ndlovu. Okay. I think when Rosemary Ndlovu's case first came up, we were all shocked by it. But I think we soon realized that there are actually many Rosemary Ndlovus in our communities. Some of us even have Rosemary Ndlovus in our families, because most of the times the Rosemary Ndlovus will be looking like people that are very helpful in the family. When somebody is sick, they bring that person closer to them. The person passes away, they try and look like they're taking care of the family. They will pay for the funeral and all of that. And we don't realize that there is something that they're benefiting from doing just that, okay? But I like the fact that you guys, they are getting caught now. So Rachel Shokane has been arrested and she is being accused of 6 M's. I kind of suspect that, you guys, there is more, okay? Because she was doing it too often. It almost looks like she was doing, there was an M every single year. In fact, the first M that she's being accused of took place in 2019, which is the same year that she actually got married. The difference between Rachel and Rosemary Ndlovu is that when we were following Rosemary Ndlovu's case, the one thing that I realized was that Rosemary Ndlovu was not living a fancy life, really. It was almost like she had a problem even managing the finances, because when she was arrested, she didn't own a lot, okay? When they showed the house that she lived in the documentary, I was shocked because I thought they were going to be showing us this mansion that she was staying in. Maybe she was going to be having so many cars, but that wasn't the case. But it had been mentioned with Rosemary Ndlovu that they thought she might have had the gambling addiction. So maybe she was just getting this money from insurance policies and gambling it. In fact, when she was arrested, there were Mashonistas that were still claiming that Rosemary Ndlovu owed them money, which was like, how does that happen when you received millions from insurance companies? So the difference between Rosemary Ndlovu and Rachel is that they are saying Rachel lived a very fancy life. They say her house looks really good. It's like a mansion where it is, okay? And she had a fleet of luxury cars, a policewoman, you guys. But this is not a strange thing to you guys when it comes to the police, people that work in the police force living within our communities, because most of the times you even ask yourself, how much do police earn because of the lives that you'll be seeing them living, the houses that they'll be building for themselves, the cars that they will be driving, and it will look like they get a lot of money from the police force, but everybody is always complaining about how much the police are not being paid enough. So that in itself is an indication that maybe there are even more Rosemary Ndlovus in the police force, but there are also Rosemary Ndlovus outside of the police force, but living in our communities. So Rosemary, not Rosemary, Rachel. Isn't it funny that the name starts with the R? If you have a name that starts with an R, have you claimed from insurance police? Please disclose. So in 2019, you guys, she is being accused of taking the life of somebody called Sydney Monja, okay? That is the same year that she got married. And then the following year, in 2020, she's being accused of taking the life of Tsela Malisa, okay? But in 2021, there are 2 M's. In April, there is a naval Kutu that she's being suspected of aiming, and also there is an Ephraim Oshi, or Koshi, it depends how it is pronounced, I'm not sure. That is in August. So in 2021, somebody passed away in April and somebody passed away in August, and she is being suspected of killing those two people too. Okay, then in 2022, there is a Jacob Sia Kamela who also passed away. That's another M. And then in 2023 is the only year where there isn't anybody that passed away that they are suspecting her of killing. I think that maybe they just haven't found a person, because from 2019 she was killing somebody. So I feel like in 2023 maybe they need to look harder. There is somebody, they just haven't found that person. Then in 2024 there is a Martin that she also is suspected of killing. So 2019 to 2024 she was on a killing spree and she was collecting money from insurance companies. Guys, I do feel like our government has to do something when it comes to these insurance companies, because you can't tell me that somebody can be claiming from insurance companies 2019, 2021, 22, 23, 24, and from the side of the insurance companies, nobody is suspecting anything. You know, this person has one ID number, and if they are beneficiary in all of these insurance companies, insurance policies, and they are the ones that are getting money from these insurance policies, there must be somebody somewhere that should be able to connect this information when the claims are being made, and so that they are able to catch these criminals. So I do feel like our government needs to find a way to hold these insurance companies accountable for things like this happening, because you shouldn't be able to benefit from so many life insurances or funeral policies, whatever insurance policies that she was taking on these people, where she was even able to claim successfully so when these people passed away. Okay, so they do talk on this article on the Sunday World a little bit more about two of the victims. That was Moncha, the first victim, because that was the victim that passed away so close to her getting married. And obviously maybe the money that she got from the insurance that came from Moncha, she paid for the fancy wedding, because they are talking about how much her wedding was so extravagant and fancy for a police woman. So she must have had a lot of money to pay for the wedding. They also talk about another one, which is Naval. Naval was one of those that had a mental illness, because they do say that Rachel targeted family members that were poor and nobody was paying attention to them, and they needed assistance or something. She would bring them closer to her, then take their policies, and then she would make a plan for them to lose their lives, and then she would claim. And Naval was one of those people. He belonged to the family that she was married to, or she was about to be married to. She meets Naval and then takes Naval to live with her. The family complained to the husband to say, why is she taking Naval? Because she's not even family yet. At the time, she wasn't officially umakoti. And while the family was still not understanding why she had taken Naval, Naval passes away, and the next thing, you know, she claims from insurance, but obviously nobody knew that she had claimed from insurance. But with Naval, the family had issues with the fact that she had taken him because they did not understand why she cared so much and ended up taking Naval for her to take care of her. And oh yes, you guys, with Naval, there were family members that had heard about her taking the insurance policy on him, which is what really made the family upset. Why are you taking him, and why would you be taking insurance on him? He's not even really your family. With Moncha, the first victim, what had happened is that they had met at the hospital. The person was going to collect medication. I guess they had chronic condition that they collected medication for. They meet her, and then she just becomes like a family. Every time they will have to go and collect their SASSA money, she will go and take this person to go collect their SASSA money. At some point, she is the one that is in possession of a SASSA card and Moncha's ID. And when she's supposed to bring that back, she doesn't bring it back. But nobody is thinking she is going to do anything funny with those things, because one, remember, she is a policewoman and she had been helping Moncha now all the time. When Moncha needed to be taken to the hospital, she would be there. When Moncha needed to be taken to get his or her SASSA money, because I'm not sure if it's a female or male victim, she would be the one to assist. So when at some point the SASSA card and the ID ends up with Rachel, even though it was strange, but they did not think much of it, okay? But she would use opportunities like that to actually take the details of the victim, so that she will go and take the policy, the insurance policy, and then after that she'll be working on a plan to take the person's alive. Okay, so guys, listen, okay, just now pay attention. If there is just that one family member that is living beyond their means, and they are the ones that help with the funeral all the time, and they seem to care just a little bit too much for the people that are sick in the family, for the people that are mentally disturbed in the family, for those that are poor in the, you know what I mean? I know it's strange for me to say that, but I guess right now we have to pay attention to such, because those people will also be getting richer and richer and richer, and will be thinking, because Black people do believe, would say, if you give, you know, God gives you even more. So we are thinking the reason you are getting richer and richer and richer is because you are helping people in the family, or you are helping people in the community. But the reason you are getting richer and richer and richer is because you keep killing people in the family. The devils. So yes, you guys, now Rachel's case has been postponed, and I think up until October. It has been postponed up until October the 18th for profiling and for a bail hearing. Okay, now you guys, here's an interesting thing about Rachel. She owned a fancy house, but here are the cars that she owned as a policewoman. She had 2 Range Rovers. Okay, she had a BMW 3 Series, she had a Mercedes-Benz C-Class, she had a Toyota Land Cruiser, and all of these cars were paid for in cash. I mean, how difficult was this to investigate, really? Okay, anyway, you guys, thank you to Detective Keshi Mabonda, who is the detective that actually helps with investigating these cases now. That these people are getting caught, okay? So we hope that just like Rosemary Ndlovu is serving 6 life sentences, that the same will happen with this woman. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Tell me what you think about this in the comment section. And also, guys, I guess, do you guys have Rosemary Ndlovus in your family? I don't think we have in my family, because we are always struggling to put money together for the funeral. There's never any volunteers. Eh? We have to call our AFBOBs. Hey, we have to call our AFBOBs every time somebody passes away. So I don't think we have a Rosemary Ndlovu. Otherwise, I will identify them very, very quick. I'll be calling Keshi. I'll be calling Keshi Mabunda. Hey, here is another one. Hi guys, investigate in your family. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before you share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Kakuru.